my buddy Pete's garage, not Shane. I keep calling him Shane, but his buddy's name is Shane. What up, Shane Pete?
What's up, man?
But man, he's got everything. He's got the A-Team van. What's this car gonna be?
That is actually just gonna stay just the way it is. That's kind of like my Cheech and Chong car.
Yeah, dude, I like it.
It drives, it goes anywhere I want to go.
I like it. And then this is gonna be the cop car from Chips.
Yep.
And then we got back here, we got this badass hot rod right here. 41 Chevy?
Yep.
Hell yeah. And then we got these two stupid racist cars that nobody likes. Just kidding, guys. Orange cars matter.
For sure.
Now this, I actually made fun of this generally at Hazard Fest, y'all, because the decals are wrong on it. This is not right. That's not right. And the flag is, okay, it's close.
Somewhat.
It's close. It's there. It's the flag at least. I mean, it's hard to fuck up a Confederate flag. I mean, you know, it's always looked the same except for the other like 8 different versions of it. But this is correct though. You got this pretty much right. But so there's a little bit of history to this car. It's more than just a fucked up General Lee, right?
Yes, there is. This thing's got a lot of history. This car is actually the car used in the 1997 TV commercial for Columbia House Videos for the release of the VHS cassettes.
You can bring the whole plan into your home with your introductory video featuring 2 hilarious episodes, yours for $4.95 with subscription. So give us a holler. We'll send you your first 2-episode video uncut and presented in collector's quality packaging for only $4.95, featuring exclusive liner notes and cast interviews. This collection's available nowhere else.
To get your first video of the Dukes of Hazzard, the Collector's Edition, for only $4.95 plus $3.59 shipping and handling, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-758-7979. That's 1-800-758-7979. Call now. Credit cards only, please.
I've owned it for 27 years, and it's signed by pretty much everybody.
That's awesome.
And I don't baby the car, I drive the heck out of it, man.
Hell yeah.
I've been through creeks, I've had this thing about a foot off the ground. It's constantly dirty all the time, and the only reason it's clean is because it rained last time I took it out.
Man. Well, I think we're gonna have to take it out then, huh?
We're gonna take it out for a rip.
Oh, hell yeah. Gonna let me drive?
Maybe. You gave me a lot of stuff, so I think I'm gonna have to let you drive the old General.
Sweet. I'm doing donuts in it. We're jumping the creek. By the time you guys are seeing this video, I shot my Covington vlog all day today. And let me tell you, I tried doing it yesterday, but for one, I didn't have enough information, and 2, it was way too hot, and I was so tired from being in the truck for the 14 days prior to. Oh, we got the trunk popped. Hey, at least the antenna's right.
Yep. $5 I paid for that antenna.
Oh, dude, that's sick. Man, now it's like 40 or something for him or something.
They're up even over 100, I believe.
Damn. Yeah, he's got so many signatures. We're not going over all of them.
There's only a couple non-Duke related. Josh from Moonshiners.
Hey, that's cool.
He's a Moonshiner.
Honest John Ledbetter.
There's like six
Homecoming,
signatures on here that are actually passed away now.
Man, Hazard County stunt team right there. That's a cool sticker. I need one of those. And then now, from my understanding, this car is built by the Hazard County stunt team?
Yes. This car was built by, and I'm going to get his name wrong, Dan DiGirolamo.
DiGirolamo or something?
Something like that, and Tom Strumento. This car here was brought to a couple of events, and it did some shows, and it's got a full cage, 2 racing seats, and it's got the welded rear end. It was supposedly skied on 2 wheels, but I haven't been able to verify that. But everything else is verified.
It's
cool. One of the last cars that they built.
Man.
You know, and
does it fire up?
It fires up. It may not look like it fires up.
It's been sitting for a minute. I see.
Oh yeah, there's spider webs on this thing and everything.
Wow.
Hers like a kid.
Sounds great too. When was the last time it was drove?
A few weeks ago, actually.
Man.
You know, I took it around the yard.
It sounds great. There's sorry, viewers.
Everything here don't look like it runs, but even like this old raggedy thing, this thing's in rough shape. Watch the battery again.
Man.
If I pump the gas button, it fires right up every time. But this is going to be the CHP tow. Can't wait till that's done. I'm doing a movie theme.
Yeah.
You noticed.
Yeah, I could kind of tell a little bit. You got the A-Team van over here. This thing is sweet. So from my understanding, you take this to a lot of events too, right?
Yeah. Well, see, when I had the General Lee originally, we used to go down and get hotel rooms for the weekend.
Yeah.
Too much money. So I told a buddy of mine, I said, well, I'm going to buy a camper. And he's like, don't buy a camper, get a van. So 14 years ago, I bought the van. Mm-hmm. And I did camping in it up in New Hampshire, Massachusetts. And it literally, about 6 months ago, after 14 years, got painted. There you go. I mean,
this is great, too.
So when we go to events, this is my home.
Man.
And I got all this.
Cool.
I got all this racist paraphernalia in here.
This is
got
cool.
the ammo box in there.
Yeah, you gotta have that. This is great, man. What's the piggy bank for?
That's actually a cat. And Uncle Jesse, the guy, David Daniels, who plays Uncle Jesse, his wife gave me that. And it's just like a running joke thing. All the events I go to, I put the cat in the picture. So the cat travels with me because Uncle Jesse's wife got it for me.
It's a traveling cat.
It's a traveling cat. She knows I like cats.
Well, speaking of traveling, when I pulled in the driveway, his truck's name is Traveler 2.
Yep.
So here, come here.
Yeah.
And it's Traveler 2 because there's 2 L's. Now you spelled it the English way because, you know, English took the second L.
And that's how it's on Traveler's grave. When you see you ever been there?
No, I haven't,
Man,
but I've seen pictures of it.
You got it.
So
You gotta
Traveler
go.
was General Lee's horse, and the reason why I named my truck Traveler, I said this in my video talking about Traveler, and I plan to do another one when I get the truck completely done the way I want it to. The reason I named it Traveler is because obviously, one, that's what I'm doing right now is Traveler. Right now you guys are watching, I believe, episode like 16 or 7. I don't even know what episode I'm on anymore. I'm so mumbo jumbo. This is the Traveler series, and that's why I named this truck Traveler, is because I'm traveling in it. But yeah, I pulled into the driveway and I was debating. I was like, this can't be his place. And then I looked at the truck and I saw right at the top, it says Traveler. I was like, that is crazy. Where'd you get the decal made, by the way?
Clay King.
Clay
Shout
King?
out to Clay King. One of his friends made it for me. He goes, I got something for you. Last time we were hanging out at his house, he holds up that. It says Traveler. I'm like, no way. So,
That's badass.
and this truck's a 2000. I bought it brand new.
Man.
2000. And ever since day one, it was named Traveler.
I'm not even a Dodge fan, but I actually really do like this truck. Now, while we're on the topic of the General Lee,
Yeah.
you have quite a bit of a Dukes of Hazzard collection, I hear.
I have a couple things.
A couple things?
I do. I have a couple things.
A couple things?
Yeah, I have a couple. I have
A couple?
Yeah.
Holy shit. This is a lot of couples. Whoa. How many General Lees is this? This is insane.
2 of them, I don't know which 2, but 2 of those were mine when I was little. And
Oh, dude, that's sweet.
I lost track of which one.
I love this one.
Here,
Has so much character.
That one there, I made for my daughter when she was 2 years old. She wanted one, but I didn't want to give her one of the good ones. So I spray painted it and put a flag, and I drew the old one, and she loved it. She goes, Daddy's car, Daddy's car.
That is sweet.
So-
Like I said, I like the rustic looking General Lees because they just look unique.
Yeah.
Like that one right back there is the one I like the most right here. That one and then the stunt one right here.
Yeah.
That one, like those 2 are badass to me. So now I gotta ask too.
Yeah.
Was this made by Tracy Duke right here?
That one there is Franklin Mint.
Oh, okay,
Yep,
wow.
That's one of the Franklin Mint cars. I personally bought that brand new from Franklin Mint when they were selling.
That's sweet.
This is another Franklin Mint car, but it's been played with, and I found it at some show. It's missing some
That's
bumpers
cool.
and stuff.
Hey, it's got character.
This patch here, and I wish I could remember the stunt guy I got it from, but this was only given to the stuntmen.
You let me look at this earlier.
Yeah.
Now this I want to actually open
Yeah.
up again because I've never ever seen this car before. This has to be something very rare.
There's only a few of these, and if you were to talk to Anish, he's hard to get a hold of, but he used to run that fan club.
Look at
There was
this.
very limited of those made, and there might be somebody that's going to watch that video and be like, oh my god, I got one of those.
There probably will be.
I don't know who made them originally, but
This
it's
is
a very
great.
good job. I mean, it's not just
August
a sticker
24th to
on there.
26th, 2001, Sperryville, Virginia. Now, it's funny, my birthday is August 29th, 2002. So this was like a year and a couple days before my birthday.
And I drove down from Connecticut to that event. And
Man.
that is the very first Dukes of Hazzard event ever,
Damn.
right there. And
That's cool.
I've been pretty much every single one since.
You've got quite a lot of stuff. Is that from the actual show right there?
Yeah, suppose that's actually from Tom Sormento. I don't know if it was actually screen used. I can't verify that, but it's, I believe, number 7 of 10, and it's etched underneath, right from Tom Sormento. And the red lens is actually signed by a few people.
This one or this one?
The top one up there, it's signed by Rick Hurst Cletus, Sonny Schroyer, Tom Sormento, and Don
Sheriff
Pedro
Little.
Foley, Sheriff Little.
That's cool. What's that shirt?
This one here, well, this shirt here,
This is Pete's signature, right?
this shirt here.
Hey, I got it right. I got it right.
You did.
Hey!
This shirt here is actually from the Dukes of Hazzard fan club. This is from '98. So that's in itself. That's another one.
DOHFC. I've never even seen this shirt
Yup,
design before.
and you probably won't. And that is the first get together in Keyville, Virginia, ever. The first
This is
ever
awesome.
shirt. And it's signed by quite a few people. And 2 people. I mean, these 2 people, they're already passed away. Rich Sefta, Don. I never remember his last name. Schisler. He owned Picture Cars of Atlanta. They're both passed away now.
Man.
Yeah, like I said, it's been everywhere with me.
Whoa, is that Jerry Rushing?
Jerry Rushing, Ace Parker himself.
Wow.
We ate with him at the restaurant. Sheldon's, I think it was, over there at that event. And it was just really cool. I mean, he put a jar of moonshine down, and it's a memory that you can't take away.
Yeah,
you know,
that's awesome.
And just being there for as
drinking
long as
moonshine with the actual
Yep.
Jerry Rushing. And now, if you guys don't know who Jerry Rushing is he was the creator of Moonrunners, right?
Yeah.
And also, he is the guy who the Dukes of HAZZARD is based off of. So the Dukes of HAZZARD is literally about Jerry Rushing's life story. I learned this recently at the Boars Nest Museum Tracy Duke has. The Boars Nest was renamed after Jerry Rushing's boar hunting nest. Mm-hmm. And that's why it was named the Boars Nest.
It's supposedly still there. All in Monroe County, North Carolina.
No shit.
There's one video that Jerry Rushing put out where he takes his car. He had this big white Chrysler 300, which I had a chance to see in person.
That's cool.
Yep,
and that was Traveler.
That was Traveler. Yes, you're right. See,
it all links together.
I forgot, and I got a young guy telling me. Supposedly all that area where he ran moonshine is all still there, and the Boars Nest.
But Pete, you really do have an awesome Dukes of. Is this every single miniature car they made?
Pretty much. Yeah, there's pretty much.
I have the General Lee. I have.
These are actually pretty rare. You don't see too many of the Micro Machine ones.
Yeah, you don't see. I think I have two Cooter tow trucks, but that's all I have.
But getting back to Cooter's garage.
Wow, this is the original one.
That's the original one. See, that's where my memories start, right there.
Man.
Cooter Garage, Spearyville, Virginia. 5 times a year at least, my buddy would call me up 2 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing? I said, I'm sleeping. Where are we going now? Cooter's Garage. Who's there? John Schneider. Okay, 2 o'clock in the morning. We're going from Connecticut to Virginia. And my car never got trailered down to those events. 10 hours down, 10 hours back. But
that's crazy.
This building is actually still there. Where Luray is, you just keep going straight, go over the Shenandoah Mountains, and the original Cooter's Garage is actually on the other side.
You got some stuff down here? What is all this stuff right here?
They're not originals, but these are the last. You're not going to find these no more. These are the original style air cleaners that they used on the General. When I found out they weren't making them anymore, I grabbed all that I can. There's about 5 of them in here, one complete one. There's 2 more out in the garage. Yep, so that's pretty cool. These are all old stock, you know. This grill, well, the remains of it was actually screen used on one of the police cars.
That's cool.
Can't verify which one, if it was Roscoe or Enos or whatever.
That is cool.
But it's an actual Plymouth Fury. It's tagged. Anybody that knows Wayne Wooten knows the tags and the documentation from when he purchased.
I'm not going to video the documentation too well,
but
it's there.
It's there. And this piece of chrome, we can't verify what it came off of, even though it has orange spray on it. I can't find anything on the General it came from, but it came from Warner Brothers.
I think I know what it could be. It's a fucking bent piece from right at the top of the back window right here. That's what it looks like to me.
I mean, it could be bent. I mean, that might be what's throwing me off.
Yeah, look at that right there. It's just bent through the middle because that's about the same length.
All that stuff was just thrown in at Warner Brothers.
Yeah, because that's the same length as it. Yeah. So that would make sense that it would be this piece right here, and it would make sense too because they cut the roof right there.
Yeah.
And now, I was just at the Boars Nest recently, and you told me that you've been there quite a few times. Mm-hmm. You have some relics with there, don't you?
I do. I have some relics. One of my favorite relics is actually one of the original napkin holders from the Boars Nest.
Dude,
and anybody that knows the inside of the Boars Nest, everything was red and black. Even the poles that held up the roof of the building were painted red and black, and that was kind of their theme. But this is one here. And a crazy story: when Shane had his last Dukes event, there was another kid that ran out in the back, was searching the woods, found another one. Wouldn't sell it to me. I told him, dude, I'll give you $100 for it right now because I want the twin to it. But there could be more.
Dude, that's crazy. That would be epic to go look. Mountain Dew and Pepsi Cola bottles from there too.
These are old school, and these came from.
These are epic.
Yeah, these came from the Boars Nest out in the back. I mean, these could have been drank by the crew. Regardless, they were on the property somehow, some way. They were associated with it.
When I went back there for the video, I didn't get close to the carpet because there was a lot of spiders back there. I saw a couple big black and yellow spiders. I was like, hell no, I'm not getting anywhere near that. But yeah, I did grab a bottle though on my way out, and then I filled it with some of the red sand from the Boars Nest. So that was cool. Ooh, nice shirt. You finally put one on.
I finally put one on, and I apologize for that whole time. It's like 150 degrees outside, and I sweat like a pig. I used to wear this one all the time, but yeah,
no sleeves.
I even cut the neck off because it was just choking.
Yeah, dude.
It's just
Gatlinburg.
This is the 20th anniversary for the Dukes. It was held back in '99 by the Dukes HAZZARD fan club, and obviously the 40th. We did the 40th, and so I got the 20, 40, and hopefully if I'm around, I'm gonna be at the 60th. Yep.
If not, I will be.
Here's another cool piece right here.
Oh, dude, I already know this shirt.
From what I've understood, these were only given out to the crew, but this is from the reunion show. And
dude,
the shirt's dirty.
this
It's
is
never
cool.
been worn, but it just sits in my room,
dude.
Yep.
And it's a
and
medium.
I'm afraid
it's
to
my
wash
size.
it because
That might come off.
Yeah, and I don't want to.
Yeah, screw that.
But
Keep it like that.
this-
That's cool.
yep.
Get the electric racing sets. You got everything,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's actually set up
All
down
the,
there.
oh yeah, here's the racing set right here.
And it does work, but the problem is being so old, all these cars, the rubber wheels, got
Yeah.
hard as a rock. So
Yeah.
the car makes it around the track and it gets to here and just stops.
I love going to Cooter's place and I'll hit like 10 of them and
Spin
piss.
all at once. The one that used to drive me nuts is this one here. People will come by, I don't know, the batteries might be dead. It does it 3 times.
Oh, that's annoying.
So you go in the store, we used to hit them all.
Dude, I used to have this exact General Lee right here. Oh my god, I didn't even notice
I don't
this.
even know what
This is from the 2005
Oh, okay, yep.
movie. My dad, okay, so here's a cool story. I feel like there might be one of these somewhere at my dad's house still because my dad got me and my brother one on Christmas in probably 2005 because he got 2 General Lees. One for my cousin Ian and the other one for my cousin Brandon. And so we had Christmas Eve with that side of the family. That was my mom's side of the family. We had Christmas Eve with them every year. So me and Lucas saw them get those General Lees and we were like, oh, we want those so bad. We want those so bad. And so that night after Christmas Eve, my parents went to the store. And the next morning, we opened up our boxes and we had this. Do the buttons still work?
That one might not. The battery might be dead.
Because, dude, this brings back, like, literally, this was my childhood right here. Yeah, the one button does Yeehaw.
This
The other
one's
one does the
actually
Dukes of
dead.
Hazzard.
That's actually dead too.
Oh,
This is the
man.
one that's actually still in the package.
This is crazy. Like, I need to get myself one of these big time. Like, I really, really do. Like, that's one thing that I've been looking for, but I haven't looked for. You guys ever have those things that you want, but you've never even tried to get it, you know?
Yeah.
That's one of those things right there.
These 2 coloring books were mine and my brother's when we were little. And I mean, everything that's colored in here is from me and my brother. I mean, this is what, 1981
The fact
or
that
something.
those things
you know?
survived is crazy.
Yeah, but just these 2 coloring books, 2 cars, and there's a hat somewhere, like a plat right behind you. That was my brother's.
That's cool. The Boss Hog hat.
Yep, I had one too. It's still got my brother's name on it. Believe it or not, out of all the Duke stuff I own and the car I own, those are the only Dukes toys I've ever had in my life. Never had anything else.
But you always wanted more, and so you
Yep.
just kept collecting.
Yep.
And that's how I feel too, because like me, I'm an antique junkie. I love my antiques, and
Same
so
here.
I do a series on my YouTube channel. I know he hasn't watched a single one of my videos. It's fucking hilarious. Hey, let's make a video, dude. Okay, who are you?
Why are you in my house?
That's another story in and of itself. But I think we just became lifelong friends right now.
We did,
I
yeah.
think you're pretty
Yeah.
cool. You like kids.
Wait till we
Guys,
go
look-
rip up the General.
Oh, I know. In here, the first thing I saw was the History of Rock, Kid Rock CD right there.
Oh, yeah. There is probably more in there. I just don't recall it offhand.
Oh, Devil Without a Cause.
I knew
That's
I had
cool.
another one. You got to check out the junkyard if you get a chance. The people that own the junkyard actually live next door, but I got a chance because I was actually inquiring about the piece of property next door. But the junkyard, this actually came from the house next door, which was actually part of the junkyard originally, where they filmed the Dukes. And the house actually burned down. And I was actually walking on that property because I was going to buy the house and the land. And how ironic,
God.
I found this car burned in that house.
That is crazy.
On the property, they filmed the Dukes of Hazzard.
Dude, that is crazy. You must be the
boxed
good
up.
luck charm. We definitely have to go to the Boars Nest.
Oh, we definitely have
While I'm
to.
down here, we have to go to the Boars
Yep.
Nest.
And really quick, too, we were talking about Moonrunners.
Yeah.
Well, if you watch the movie Moonrunners, there's the Boars Nest that they used in that movie. All that filming locations is literally like 2 towns over. And
What?
Yep, the town where they have the police chase, it was a police chase, but he wrecks the car on the railroad tracks.
Yeah.
That is over here, 2 towns over. Now, the Boars Nest in that movie Moonrunners from 1975 is still there, and it's a tire shop. It is completely still there.
Dude.
I literally just found this out about a month ago when I was watching the
Have you
Moonrunners.
been there yet?
I have not. I've been to the town, but I was watching Moonrunners, and I'm like,
On VHS,
Yep,
old
and
school as
what-
hell?
You know what? You know how I figured this out? Because I do a lot of videos myself.
Yeah.
Not YouTube, but I do a lot of live videos. Well, I'm sitting there watching Moonrunners with my girl. We're sitting here. That scene came up where the cars are racing through that town and they wrecked on the railroad tracks. I like freaked out and I stopped the freaking old school VHS, rewound it and paused it. I'm like, I've been there. So I paused it, showed my girl the video. I said, look. So I was like, holy crap. And then I looked up filming locations.
Dude, that is crazy.
They are all right around here, right in Georgia. Right, literally a couple towns away.
Dude, that is crazy.
Yep. That's going to be my next video on YouTube, on Facebook. I do live Facebook videos. The original Boars Nest. Fred's Pond, Smoking the Bandit. Fred's Pond, where Fred jumped in the pond. That's literally right down the street here.
What?
It's right at McCurry Park. The jump for the Trans Am over the Flint River
Mulberry Bridge?
Yep. That is right down here, and you could literally walk down in the water and stand on that bridge that collapsed. The U-Haul dealer right next door cut the fence, made a gate, and you can literally go right back there. They keep it mowed.
That is
so
awesome.
You can see this, like, they have a huge picture inside the U-Haul building of the overhead of that.
Oh my
and
God.
a little history on the Smoking the Bandit. I know a lot of this stuff around here. So.
Dude. Man, well, you're going to need to be my tour guide, huh?
Yep. I used to give tours in my general, and when I did the Smoking the Bandit tours, I took my black Dodge Challenger. It's got a CB antenna on it, sitting next to the boat out there. And I used to do my tours for Smoking the Bandit. I even my little spot right there. I have more. I have tons more. But so Burt Reynolds was there when I was holding this at the 40th anniversary for the Smoking the Bandit.
Yeah.
And I'm kicking myself to this day because he wanted $500 to shine my trunk lid in my car, and I didn't have the money. And I told my girl that I was with at that time, I said, look, I regret it because he's not going to make it another year, and he didn't. As we're going back and forth, I just remember I had this. This is
Tom Sormento hat.
You can see where he signed it.
18.
I just got this at the Dukes event when he was over there. This is the hat, one of the original hats from when he was doing that A-Team jump.
So he jumped the van in the A-Team?
He jumped the A-Team van in 2008.
That's crazy.
This was at an event.
That's
That's
cool.
the van right there. And
Damn.
I had him sign it. And I actually own that van. And
Oh, that's the van. Is that? Oh my God, dude, that's crazy.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, I have pictures of the van on my Facebook page and what it looks like today.
That's cool.
But it
Yeah,
has-
guys, go add him on Facebook.
Yeah, check me out. I'm always doing something stupid on there. I do a lot. See, this guy here, he does the YouTube videos, which I've always wanted to do. I do Facebook Live videos, like literally live. Like I'm exploring a building, like I'm on the second floor of a rotted building live.
You got a lot of history, man.
Yeah,
Pete,
man.
It was great meeting you, man.
You too,
Cheers.
man.
I think there's
appreciate
going to be quite a few videos in the Traveler series here in Georgia made with you.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a tour of Pete's Dukes of Hazzard room. Is that what this is called, I guess?
Yeah, pretty much. My hangout, my man cave.
Hope you guys enjoyed, and stay rebel. And stay tuned for more videos with Pete. Not Shane.
Just some good old boys.